What's up, Hypewire crew? Get ready for a lightning-fast rundown of the hottest news hitting the scene today. We've got music titans, cinematic sequels, and some serious fan fury making waves. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. First up, comedian Alan Davies is absolutely fuming, calling out scumbag resale sites for jacking up the prices of Ariana Grande tickets to astronomical levels, with some seats hitting a mind-blowing £4,000. It's a ticket-buying nightmare that has fans seeing red. Then, we're diving deep into the magical world of Oz. The soundtrack for Wicked, for Good is dropping soon, and we've got the inside scoop on two brand new songs for Elphaba and Glinda, plus a track that's never been on a Broadway cast recording before. Get ready for some new tunes from Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. And speaking of Wicked, for Good, the full tracklist for the highly anticipated soundtrack has been revealed, promising a treasure trove of new and reimagined music for fans old and new. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Scumbags, that's the word comedian Alan Davies is using to describe ticket resale sites after a chaotic scramble for Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine Tour tickets. Fans, including Davies himself trying to get a ticket for his daughter, were met with sold-out signs within minutes for her 8-night run at London's O2 Arena in August 2026. The real fury erupted when tickets immediately reappeared on resale platforms like Viagogo, with prices soaring from original face values of £76 to over £400 for VIP packages, to an astonishing £1,500 and even up to a staggering £4,000 for some seats. Davies took to X, formerly Twitter, to share his outrage, calling the resale touts scumbags and expressing his frustration at the system that leaves genuine fans out of pocket and disappointed. Social media is ablaze with similar stories of fans facing markups of 100%, 200%, and even 300% on original prices, leading to widespread calls for face value resale policies. It's a stark reminder of the ongoing battle between fans and the resale market, especially for high-demand artists like Ariana Grande. Will this ticket frenzy impact future tour sales, or is this just the price of seeing a global superstar? Get ready, because next we're heading back to the land of Oz for some magical music news. Get ready, Oz fans, because the Wicked, for Good soundtrack is about to cast its spell. The official release date is set for November 21st, and we've got the tantalizing details on two brand new songs crafted by the legendary Stephen Schwartz. Cynthia Erivo, who brings Elphaba to life, will perform No Place Like Home, a ballad teased as deeply emotional. Meanwhile, Ariana Grande, as Glinda, will enchant listeners with The Girl in the Bubble. But that's not all. The soundtrack also features The Wicked Witch of the East, a track that wasn't on the original Broadway cast recording, adding even more depth to the musical's sonic landscape. Schwartz himself expressed his excitement, noting that beyond these two new gems, many existing songs have fresh arrangements, ensuring a rich discovery for both newcomers and longtime devotees of the Wicked score. The soundtrack will be available across multiple formats, with exclusive editions from major retailers like Target, Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble. These new tracks are already generating buzz, but what about the overall chart impact of this magical musical? Next up, we're diving into the full tracklist and release details for Wicked, for Good. The wait is almost over for Wicked, for Good fans. The highly anticipated soundtrack officially drops on November 21st, the very same day the film hits theaters. This magical album boasts a total of 11 songs, blending beloved classics from the original Broadway musical like Thank Goodness I Couldn't Be Happier, and For Good, with exciting new additions. As composer Stephen Schwartz revealed, two original songs have been penned specifically for the screen adaptation. No Place Like Home, performed by Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba, which Erivo herself described as a very, very special and emotional ballad she co-wrote with Schwartz. The second new track is The Girl in the Bubble, sung by Ariana Grande as Glinda. Adding to the excitement, the soundtrack will also include The Wicked Witch of the East, a song previously absent from Broadway cast recordings. This release follows the phenomenal success of the first Wicked movie soundtrack, which debuted at number 2 on the Hypewire 200, marking the highest debut for a stage musical adaptation on the chart. Fans can expect the soundtrack in digital, CD, double vinyl, and double picture disc formats, with exclusive versions available at Target, Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble. With such a strong musical lineup, how does this sequel's soundtrack stack up against its predecessor's chart-topping success? Don't go anywhere, we've got one more Wicked update coming your way. Mark your calendars for November 21st, 2025, because that's when Wicked, for Good hit cinemas and its accompanying soundtrack arrives. Released by Republic Records and Verve Records, this soundtrack is set to follow in the footsteps of its predecessor, Wicked, the soundtrack, which made history with the highest debut ever for a stage musical adaptation and achieved the biggest sales week for any soundtrack this decade. Composed by the legendary Stephen Schwartz, Wicked, for Good, the soundtrack features two brand-new original songs, No Place Like Home, performed by Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba, and The Girl in the Bubble, sung by Ariana Grande as Glinda. Notably, the soundtrack also includes The Wicked Witch of the East, a song not previously featured on Broadway cast recordings. Stephen Schwartz shared his enthusiasm, stating, "I'm especially happy that the soundtrack album for Wicked, for Good, has so much new music on it. So not only listeners coming to the score for the first time, but longtime fans of the original Broadway cast album will have a great deal to discover." The soundtrack will be available in multiple formats including CD, double vinyl, double picture disc, and digitally, with exclusive versions from Target, Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble. These musical revelations are huge, but what's the latest buzz surrounding the stars themselves? Stay tuned for our full recap, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright Hypewire fam, let's do a quick recap. Alan Davies is going off on ticket resale sites for Ariana Grande's tour tickets hitting insane prices. The Wicked, for Good soundtrack is officially dropping November 21st with two amazing new songs from Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, plus a bonus track. The full tracklist for Wicked, for Good is out, promising new and classic tunes for fans. And Wicked, for Good hits theaters November 21st, with its soundtrack ready to make waves. That's all for today, but don't leave yet. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this, subscribe to Hypewire for all your entertainment news, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below telling us what you think, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. See you next time.